What is up, YouTube and the Monster Club? This is actually the first live stream of us talking wrestling while being monetized, so I'm so happy for that. So if y'all want to send money or watch all the ads, thank you in advance from yours truly, the Party Monster. And of course, Mr. John is back in the chat. Oh, it just told me to watch myself on YouTube. That's cool. Thanks, YouTube, for reminding me to watch me. But yes, so today we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about last week's Raw. Again, we're doing this on a Monday, so some of y'all might be thrown off. I wholeheartedly understand that. But this is going to be the new Raw Talk day, pretty much, going forward, just because schedules and everything is usually the best day for us to be able to do our live streams and everything. So, yes, we're going to be talking about last week's Raw and also some AEW, because we definitely neglected AEW and everything. So just getting right into it, we started the show off pretty hot and everything. We had CM Punk out there talking his stuff as always. I always love a good CM Punk promo. This dude is just on a different level when it comes to talking. Like, he mixes storyline and real life perfectly. Like, it just seems together great. And to kind of sum it up, he was basically saying how he wanted to trust Paul Heyman and everything, and even when he was told by Jey Uso not to trust Paul Heyman, he still did anyway, and he kind of thought that all the stuff in the past, which I'm glad he brought up, like, you know what, didn't Paul Heyman turn on him in the past and stuff? But he made it make sense and everything, and yeah, he ended up getting packed up for his, well, not even quite packed up, like, he put up a good fight, and then it was crazy. And a lot was going on in that segment. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, one thing you can't take away from Punk is his ability to connect on the microphone. He's like a professor with master's degree on talking. Yeah, so anytime he is on the mic, it's not going to be a waste of time. He's going to make valid points.
The box on me. It's always the box.
And yeah, it just makes sense when he's on the microphone. And also it's good story building with him on the mic.
But I find kind of, because Sammy ended up making the save. Again, they're making, I love what they're doing with the Braun Breaker character. Like, I love this pairing right now. Like, I don't know who put this together, but I love it. They deserve a raise, because this is phenomenal. Like, I'm glad Breaker getting his time to really shine, do his thing and everything. He is a killer. Like, put him in that role, let him do his thing. And Sammy ended up trying to make the save. He got put down for his troubles too, and I definitely see this tag. I think they already set the tag team matchup and everything already. So I would have loved for it to have been Roman, but I don't foresee Roman coming back until at least. And he has like an injury too, so he probably won't be back until like SummerSlam, maybe Survivor Series. Kind of, he needs some time to heal. But I get that. But there's 20 of y'all. Thank y'all for all being here. 10 of y'all on a Monday afternoon. That's crazy talk. I love it. But yeah, then Jay ended up making the save. Well, trying to make the save. And yeah, it was just wild. Like, they're making those two look so good together. Seth and Braun. That I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, the big thing there is another member. When will that be? Who will that be?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, who could it be?
One wrestling source I love watching is What Culture Wrestling with Simon Miller.
Oh, those guys are cool. I met them a couple times.
Yeah, he's really good, and he was doing
Thank you. Your wife's watching my stream. I appreciate that. That's cool.
A video about who should be the next guy to join, Paul, Seth, and Braun. But then he said at some point they could have like one of the most dominant groups in wrestling, but then it implodes because everyone wants a world title in that group.
That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out.
So
what they're gonna do.
Yeah, so that would be really interesting point of view. Like, all right, you got all these alpha males in this group. Only one can be champ.
Braun's gonna turn on Seth. That's inevitable. That's gonna legit happened. Let me one second, guys. Let me fix something real quick. Let me be okay. Wi-Fi is on. We should be good to go right now. But yeah, like I know they're gonna add some person, but I can't figure out who it could be. Like it, I just I'm puzzled. Like
You have Sammy turn heel.
that's the one that I can think of, and that'd be like that Hulk Hogan moment, but not as big because it's you know what I mean. Like
nothing's beating that moment.
Bash at the beach. Oh my! Well, he did the leg drop. Oh yeah, it was a wrap. That moment. That was my childhood at that moment. Like that was crazy. But yeah, like good way to start off Raw. I rock with it and everything, and then we ended up getting a Gunther and Jey Uso interaction. Basically, I don't know why they did this because it was kind of redundant because they basically summed up what's going to happen in the Logan Paul Jey Uso match. Logan's not going to win.
No. Absolutely not.
Did anyone think Logan's going to win? And I like Logan. I'm a Logan fan. It's wrestling Logan, not Logan anywhere else but in that ring. He's phenomenal out there. No pun intended. But he's not going to win. He's going to put up a good match. He's going to have like a viral moment in the match, I'm sure. But he's not winning. And basically, Gunther said, hey, I don't care who wins. First, I hope you win, Jay. I'm going to take my title belt back. It's mine. You're going to get packed up. And unfortunately, we kind of know where that's going to go because I'm like, there's no way this dude win the title back this quickly. All this shit we did with Jay, all this build up, him getting packed up for like, what, 5 weeks in a row? His brother getting packed up this?
So, you got to have a no contest when they face you. You don't have Gunther lose to him again.
That's what. Okay, I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think about that. Like, well, you could just. Yep.
You don't do that. That would be lazy and sucky booking, in the words of Jim Cornette.
Yeah, lazy booking.
You have a no contest. You have some interference,
and it has to be Braun. It has to be it
because you could play it like this. No, they don't want Gunther having that belt because that's a much more dangerous road to getting the belt than Jay.
Yeah, you can beat Jay. I mean, not
yeah, like Braun's packed Jay up a whole bunch of times, so he can do it again.
Yeah, you're going to destroy that character if he loses to Jay clean like that.
Yeah,
don't do that.
No, because
please don't do that.
Gunther's like one of the absolute best skills in wrestling.
Yeah.
Don't fuck that up.
I mean, granted, I also don't hope they don't go the road of, let's have them in a triple threat match. Survivor Series or SummerSlam, where it's Jay taking on Gunther and Braun. That would be a kind of a good way to get the belt off Jay, though, and protect Gunther in the same aspect. But I think this group needs to all have gold. If they all have gold, I feel like that now we're talking something. We have a power faction.
Well, we have to see who else joins.
Yeah, I think I know you said differently, but like I do see Becky joining the group. I see it. I would.
Well, you know what would be interesting would be if we see a new member, during that main event tag match on Saturday night's main event.
They might say. I feel like they might say that for like Money in the Bank. I feel like that's when they want to like. I always feel like WWE likes to do like their big reveals on like the people or the prime events or whatever.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
But that would be kind of a cool way to amp up main event.
Yeah.
Which I would love to go on there. Yeah, Tampa. Y'all know I love y'all out there. Y'all are fun, especially Ybor City. Y'all know what's up. Party Monster needs to return. He'll happen. But yeah, so I'm kind of interested. It's definitely keeping me engaged as far as like the story wise. I can't wait to see what they do next. I want to see who this new member is going to be. Again, if it's not Becky, then who could it like? Could it be from NXT? I really can't bring up anyone from NXT. There's no one quite polished enough to be on.
Oh, I got an idea. someone that hasn't been used correctly, and he's very awesome. And if you put him to how he was used
What's up, William?
in NXT when he was an absolute monster, it's a no-brainer. Karrion Kross.
Ooh, wow, man.
Look at him. Look at his look, his maniacalness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you give him something important to do, I think he'll knock it out the park.
I've seen them say they are going to give him a push, but I don't.
Because if you have him, Braun, and Seth, man, that's a pretty good triple threat right there. Those guys together, like now he's doing something valid, not seeing him backstage and being the devil on the shoulder type thing that he's been doing. Like,
yeah, but everyone he's talked to, they've turned, like, he was talking to New Day, and that's when then seriously Big E got, well, not taken out, but like they kicked him out the group. With that. But yeah, I that could be like I do like that. That was kind of like how I felt they were gonna do with Bray Wyatt, R.I.P. But then it didn't quite go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like.
But I so could see it.
That would be kind of a cool angle. I didn't even really think about that because there's like no other person I could think of being in that group besides maybe Sammy. Yeah. So I'm like, why? What? How are 3 men getting basically the worst of by 2? I get that Braun Breaker's he's built differently, and Seth Rollins just in phenomenal shape and is just a crazy like talented wrestler. But like, but to pack up 3 full-grown men, nah. I'm sorry. I'm a Seth guy. That was always my favorite member of that group, but
so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Next, we had a very riveting promo from Becky Lynch and everything. Y'all made me love Becky again. I'm sorry. I was never really. I wasn't always the biggest Becky fan, but when she turned to like the man, I was in. I bought into it at that point. And something that kind of. Again, I didn't even notice it at first. Whoever posted this, shout out to you, because I can't take credit for this because it was not me, posted that they were giving hints of AJ Lee making a return with a lighted up sign behind Seth Rollins. Or no, it wasn't Seth Rollins. It was a lighted up sign. I think it was behind the Judgment Day. It was seen somewhere. And I'm like, are they that? I know W like to like throw little shit like that out there all the time, and it sometimes, well, most times leads to nothing. But that'd be that would definitely be a SummerSlam match. AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth and Becky. Oh gosh, take all my money. Just here you go. Yep, don't even pay me in my job. Just all the tips go to that because I need to be there for that one. Oh my! And as much as a huge Jets fan as I am, that stadium sucks when it comes to leaving said stadium. It is the old Meadowlands was probably worse actually. You had one way to exit. So after that game, y'all all were going through the same exit. The new one a little bit better. You have like 2 or 3, but it's still some shit actually. I'm not gonna lie. Love the Jets. Care less about the Giants, but yes, it's gonna be fun. SummerSlam. We're gonna be live and we're gonna be streaming that day. It's be a whole thing. But yeah, I hope they build up Summer. Like I need SummerSlam to be correct. If they're gonna be out there for 2 nights and charging an arm and a leg for both, like now that they're charging Mania prices for SummerSlam. By the way,
because it's gonna be the first time it's a 2-night event,
and I'm pretty sure guess what's gonna be the next 2-night event, the Rumble, or Survivor. And Survivor, I feel like all 4 are gonna be 2-night events.
Could be.
TKO wants all the money. I don't know how you would. I don't know how you would do it for the Rumble, because...
Yeah, I don't... That's weird.
That'd be... But, I can... Survivor Series is easier to do, but the Rumble, I don't...
I want Survivor Series to be what it used to be, like, multiple elimination matches.
Yeah, because they're not doing a cage. I've heard that so far about San Diego, but we're gonna see. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, guys, so the main event of the evening, we had Io Sky and Rhea Ripley taking on my wife, the proxy herself, Roxanne Perez and Julia.
Does Liv know that?
I like them both, you know. We're gonna bring up Liv in a little bit too. Liv, I haven't forgot about Liv in this part of the conversation. But yeah, I'm so happy they finally officially made Julia a active member of the roster on SmackDown. Cause I'm like, why? Like, cause she basically spent no time on NXT for the most part. She was a champion, and it was like she got injured and had to relinquish her title to Stephanie Malakira, but I just always was like, why is she on this roster? She's just too good to be, like, no offense to anyone else on NXT, like, y'all have some talented wrestlers there, but it's just kind of like one of these things are not like the other. Like, she did not need to be there. And I'm so happy she got moved up rather quickly. Like, the same with Roxanne Perez. Like, she doesn't need to be on NXT. She goes there for what? To make little cameo segments? Like, they even have, like, I don't even think she was even in the match at Stand and Deliver, if I'm not mistaken. I got there kind of late, so I missed the women's match, but it's like, just bring Roxanne up. Just bring her up. I have a feeling that she might join a certain faction that ends with Day, and I'm not talking new. Maybe Judgment Day. I'm just saying, they're missing a member. Just saying. It would solve a lot of problems, but overall, it was a really competitive match. I was feeling it, and the faces won. Thank you, Io Sky and Rhea. How you feel about it?
It did what it needed to do.
It didn't.
I didn't get all hyped up about it. You know, it's like, okay, this is a main event.
Well, it's Mr. John, William.
What do you do? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just didn't do much for me. It's like,
I think if you could take anything from that match, the fact that you're like, okay, cool. Well, we already knew we were going to win this match.
Yeah.
But you kind of, the only takeaway is that that look Rhea gave Io after.
Yeah. It's like, I want this back.
I'm taking this shit back.
Yeah, I want this shit back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and she's never beaten Rio, or not Io, Io,
which is weird.
Which I don't how.
Yeah.
This girl's 20 pounds.
She's beating everybody.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
That could be a nice little SummerSlam moment. I think that's what I guess how far is Money in the Bank away from now? Money in the Bank is like what,
next month.
Okay, so you could do it for Money in the Bank. You have time for Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
And then you kind of set up also on the other side of things, Roxanne kind of breaking away from Julia and everything. And I'm like, okay, this is perfect. This is good storytelling. So they've been showing her talk to and I kind of we forgot to mention this. We're gonna talk about this match in 2 seconds because I kind of forgot to talk about it. Talking to Finn in the back and everything, and I'm like, you know what? Raquel's still the tag team champions with Liv Morgan, who's out doing a movie right now. So that'd be the best time to bring her to the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
You could have her defend the title with Raquel. They don't have to relinquish. I hate when they have to relinquish title just because of other factors. She's not hurt.
Then Liv comes back and they can beef.
What would be the ultimate tag team matchup? Past, present, or a combo? Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a loaded question. Like, you know how much info you gotta go through in your mind to figure that one out?
I guess
because
because
you gotta look at all the great tag teams and how they're great for different reasons.
I guess am I able to pick am I able to mash up two wrestlers that I like together as a tag team, or am I?
Are they gotta be were they like a pure tag team?
Shit, because like young me, especially being black, I loved Harlem Heat. I was a Harlem Heat guy growing up. Like that was my thing.
One of the best tag teams, and it wasn't for their wrestling ability, is because they were both strong as oxes and they just beat your ass and could beat your ass in real life. That was the Legion of Doom.
I was gonna say LOD too. I was thinking LOD. I used to love them.
They were bouncers before they became wrestlers.
LOD 2000.
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, we're talking from
late 80s, early '90s LOD,
Okay.
Prime. The Doomsday Device, one of the most devastating
was
finishing moves in
vicious.
tag team wrestling. Animal got you on the shoulders. Hawk hit, decapitates you with a clothesline. And then Animal's like, oh yeah, this flip you. So like, yeah, you did this clothesline, you're flipping, and who knows how you're gonna land.
He said you can make a combo. Any combo would work. Like you, it didn't have to be an official team. Damn, that's hard. Even harder than like. Well, for my, I don't know. I want to put Shawn Michaels in there because I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan growing up. Like I had the jean jacket, I had the Shawn Michaels cake. I remember my grandmother went all the way out to make that cake happen for me.
I mean, Shawn and Nash was really good. They're really good together.
Also, I was a Bret Hart fan too, and I love the Hart Foundation too. Like,
but that team, like Anvil was alright, but it was about Bret.
Yeah,
like Bret was the reason they won.
But I was like, I wanted to put him and Shawn together, but they hate each other. You can't do that.
I mean, they buried the hatchet, but
at that time, they're ready to kill each other.
Can you see them tag? Nah.
Ah, man, I just couldn't. The technique. That's a great question, William. I love that question, by the way. Like that's.
I mean, Dudleys are great.
I will take the Dudleys just for their pure promos. Like you were ready to unalive Bubba most of the time. Not Devon was bad. Bubba was a whole different beast when it came to talking his stuff.
I can't stand the Bucks, but I gotta give them credit. They're a very good tag team. I just do not like their direction right now. Unless there's a payoff for it.
Then I gotta put Kenny Omega in because,
Kenny and who?
Can't put Kenny and Will together.
Oh, that'd be epic.
I like that. I like that. I like both actually.
I mean, Omega and Ospreay, yeah. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, okay, fuck it. That's my combo right there.
That's a good combo right there. That's a real good combo.
Yeah, so that's. I'm locked.
I mean,
I always wanted to put Shawn in, but we're sticking away from Shawn because I'm.
FTR is another one you got throw in the conversation.
They could be so much better than they are. Like I better utilized, I should say, not.
I actually like what they're doing with Stokely.
Yeah, that's.
I actually think that to get them over as heels more. Stokely's an asshole, so that works very well.
Okay, so let's there's one part of Raw we didn't talk about, and it would take 2 seconds. The AJ Styles Finn Balor match. I love watching these two wrestle.
It's just smooth. Yeah. Like they both between both of them, they got about 50 years of experience.
Oh, yes. And they were both leaders of the Bullet Club at one point.
Fact. Yeah. So it's.
They probably train together.
Easy match to watch. They know what they're doing.
We gotta talk about what happened outside the ring now. This moment was crazy. And RIP to Carlito on this one. He took two. Well, one. Yeah, the other shot wasn't too bad, but
Carlito takes. He's like, hey, you need a bump a bump spot. I'm in.
Yeah, you couldn't have our JD taking another one. He the last time it almost kind of
he was out for a minute.
So at some point, Penta came, and I'm actually laughing at this man's injury, but like Penta came out, did a crossbody to Carlito, and then he crossbody. Carlito got the crossbody. I don't know.
Hey, him with a Mexican destroyer on the floor.
That shit was just insane. Oh my god! I wouldn't want to take that shit in a ring, let alone on the fucking floor with a thin ass mat. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And concrete. Oh my! That move has always looked very like this. I know it's just a front and back, but still.
It's a crazy looking pile driver.
Yes, but that could go horribly wrong very quickly. So anyone that takes that bump, by all means, even seeing Goldust's old ass do it at this point is still crazy.
And the crazy thing is, and I have to give credit to this wrestler. Because without him, who was the inventor of that move, little Petey Williams.
Petey Williams, oh gosh.
The Canadian Destroyer. He was the one that introduced us to that move. Because that was his finisher.
But he was so little. It worked for him. He put on muscle when he was with.
But he had to put because you had to get the momentum.
Yeah.
To flip a bigger person over for that move.
Yes, we are definitely going to be doing a Money in the Bank prediction. Well, when you
the week before.
We got you. I forgot we were going to do that. You know, Monster Mania is coming soon for you guys. Like this, we're hopefully doing it on that channel. So we'll see. We're going to figure it out. And we will do a prediction so we know more of the cards and everything, or more of the matches and whatnot. But yeah, now we can switch over to AEW and just what's going on with them right now, because I've been kind of hit or miss with AEW because I'm now working more on Wednesdays. I don't really get a chance to enjoy AEW as much as I was the last month or so. So, Mr. John, you can take this one because I've been trying to catch up. I know they're doing like the women's tournament and whatnot, and I know Mercedes Moné is on one side of it.
So, all right. So, with that, the Owen Hart Cup finals, the women, it's Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. I would love Jamie to win, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I get the horsewoman. You don't beat the horse.
Jamie Hayter's no slouch.
She is. She is. I've seen her.
That's a bad chick.
She is.
She's a bad chick. She ain't playing no game. She ain't pulling no hair. She beat your ass.
I don't like what they have her with like this 70s outfit looking like, kind of situation. But other than that, she's a fine woman. Her and Chris Chris Statlander. God damn, that woman just. This is when I saw it in real life. I didn't know she was built like that. She has cake on top of cake. Like, she's a damn bakery in itself. Like, I always liked you, but I don't know why. Now I know why. Yep. That's why. They gave you terrible gimmicks. She was like, an alien for the first 5 years of her career and shit. She's pointing and doing she's like the TV version of Kesha, but now, then she turned heel for like a day for no reason.
And then turned back.
Can y'all have given me more heel Chris Statlander? She was dressing differently. I like that.
This guy put her in a good situation.
Yeah, like y'all could do so much with this chick, and then I know Sky Blue made a comeback. And I don't know. She falling off. But I still like Sky Blue, but she ain't. There's something different about it. I don't know how to describe. I don't know what it is. Maybe the hair's not. The hair's not even blue anymore. It's like
she had a different hairstyle. It's weird.
Okay, yeah. I didn't recognize her. I just like, who's this chick? She knew.
But the more intriguing matchup for the Owen Hart Cup tournament is definitely Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page.
Who knows winning this?
I mean, you have to have Will win it.
Exactly.
Because it sets up Ospreay Mox for All In, which is going to be like 55,000, 60,000.
What's going to be there? I'm pretty sure tickets are going for next to nothing. I'm pretty sure I could pay like
you probably could get on the floor.
Bro, I'm gonna.
You probably could get on the floor.
Yeah, it's not gonna be tough.
Like, they're gonna have they do good for their pay-per-views. As far as attendance, they do very well.
I've only been to one AEW pay-per-view, unfortunately. That was their first full gear, actually.
But the tickets will be more affordable than WWE.
Oh, yeah, and then W is like 2 weeks later, so yeah, RIP to my wallet.
Yeah.
If you guys love me on YouTube, so donate money to the channel. Appreciate y'all for that one, because it's going to be rough for the next couple of months.
But, yeah, so Will needs to win the belt. Like,
but also, this is what my thought process was. Because I've heard different things about, are they just going to wait to give the belt to Darby? Hopefully not. I could not buy Darby Allin as a serious champion. No offense.
I'm not against him at some point being heavyweight champ. But he hasn't been. He's been doing the Mount Everest thing.
Oh, he finished it.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah, good. I'm glad he didn't unalive
Didn't
himself.
die.
But I don't know what it is. This man's like 20 pounds doing a coffin drop. That'd be like one of the host or food runners at my job jumping on my stomach.
But he hits like a ton of bricks. With his size, it's crazy. Yeah. Like how he just dives at you and it hits you like a cannonball. So, you know. Hey, Grandma.
Joshua Williams in a fist fight today. That's cool. Shout out to Joshua Williams for that one.
So the bottom line is Ospreay is super over.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
That pop's gonna be insane in Texas. I see it now. Like when
you see 60,000 people chanting Ospreay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be live. Like we're gonna be vlogging that day, guys. I can't tell you locations because we have weirdos in the chat sometimes. So we're gonna be out there.
He's got his name in his theme song.
Yeah,
that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like a 12-hour match or a 12-hour event, so I might have like a couple beatboxes.
Yeah, because AEW pay-per-views are like 5 hours.
Yeah, maybe some Lone Stars. Yeah, I remember Lone Star in Dallas. That was a pretty good beer, and yeah, your boy's ready. Just saying.
But talk about the crazy finish of the cage match.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we are good. Okay.
The crazy cage match between Joe and Mox. Like Mox got busted wide open, which not surprising.
That is
he likes to bleed.
I think he enjoys this.
Like he likes to bleed. Like this for whatever reason he loves it. But yeah, Joe had him dead to rights.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forget his name. He's a British wrestler that is with AEW now. Has taken Pac's spot, or he's a new member. I don't know which, but he slid in the briefcase and Joe got knocked silly with it and Mox pinned him. So that's how Joe didn't win. Joe should have won, but
yeah,
I get it for all intents and purposes why. So the bottom line is what it set up though.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked because all faces getting their butts whooped.
Mm-hmm.
And then Swerve comes out.
Ugly shoe, by the way. I love Swerve, but his shoe, that thing looks rough. They're trying.
He climbs the cage, and Swerve stomps everybody on top of the cage.
With his new shoe, but
it's
trashy, but whatever. I might buy just to support the dude, but it's...
So, that set up Anarchy in the Arena. I'm cool with that.
I'll pay $50 to watch that. I love Anarchy in the Arena. That is just...
Because Willow and Marina Shafir are going to be in it.
Oh, wow.
So four guys and one lady on each side.
That's okay. Wow, they pushed up on us.
I think they're going to do some crazy stuff to each other for sure.
And I like Willow. She's a sweetheart, by the way. I got to meet her at Complex Con a couple years ago.
Yeah, Willow's awesome.
And Swerve that same day actually. I met him basically back to back.
So you have that match is going to be nuts.
I don't know how I feel about the Death Triangle right now. Or not the Death Triangle, the
Death Riders.
Death Riders.
And then you have the Elite kind of with them. Don't know how that's.
I know it's gonna
what the payoff from that is.
The match is gonna be insane. I'm here for it. I don't know how it's gonna. It's a Sunday, or it's a Saturday. I think it's a Sunday. Oh, never mind. No, it's gonna be on TV. I'm silly. It's not on the pay-per-view, right? It's on.
Anarchy in the Arena is gonna be at the pay-per-view.
Okay, cool. F it, we're gonna.
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
don't do that match on TV.
Yeah, I was kind. AEW is different. I know sometimes they put.
Yeah.
I know some of the cases.
You do that match on a
Okay,
pay-per-view.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I might have to buy it just for that match alone because I need to see that because I know it's gonna be something. And I think we should live stream it too, Monster Club. I think we should just do that. You'll get my reactions. I can't show the event because I don't get sued by AEW with Tony Khan, but
yeah,
we're gonna. Oh, and speaking of Tony Khan, the man got called a crack addict, I think, or crackhead by Javon Evans, who I do not care about as a wrestler by any means. I swear I don't. And y'all try to make me care about this dude so much. Every time I watch an NXT event, oh, it's going to be Javon's time. We're going to get bouncy tonight. And he loses. He's going to
get bouncy. Maybe he's doing some coke.
Oh my God! First of all, he trolled the shit out of Ricochet. Ricochet got bullied in that argument. To Ricochet in his career, got a hot wife. Had a couple. He had a couple hot women. Like even that Kate Cesaro girl he was dating, she was fine too. But he got bullied in the chat. He got bullied on X. Let's throw X up for Ricochet's career on that one. Woo! I'm not gonna make Baldo because I'm going there myself. So yeah, I'm sorry, Ricochet. You talented. You can do all kinds of cool backflips and stuff, but yeah, y'all got trolled.
No doubt.
He got bullied. He got bodied.
Tony Storm though, she's the best promo in wrestling right now.
Oh yes. Don't let. Okay, Texas for everything that's holy. Do not let me meet. Well, let's say this the top three did not let me meet in Texas while I'm at AEW week. Tony Storm's number one. Harley Kramer is number two. No, let's reverse it. Let's switch it around. Harley Kramer is number one because I was so close in Maryland, so close. She had to go to the bathroom. The exact moment. Oh. I mean, it was cool meeting Adam Cole. He was a really nice guy. We talked for a second. But still, Harley Kramer was right there. I go to the bathroom. She's just like, hey, y'all can just go in front. Everyone just go in front of me until she gets back. Just everyone. But you got to meet Mike Valley. That's cool. I'm a huge Mike Valley fan also. And the Briscoe boy, that was cool. But Harley Kramer, oh, he knows how excited I was to meet her. He knew I was just so, yes. Here, take my $100. I don't care. Take it.
Yeah, he was very pressed to meet her.
Yeah, and it said, nope. Hold my beatbox. You're not doing this, sir. So it didn't happen. So bummed. And so she's one. Tony Storm's two. And definitely, I'll even say Anna Jay might be. I'll say Anna Jay's third because Mariah May is kind of now. External communication right now. They don't care about her. They went out of their way not to mention her name. She is clearly going to be on WWE at some point. I'll probably just once her contract expire, probably around SummerSlam-ish time, she'll be there. They'll probably put her on NXT first. Let her build herself up first. She's not quite a name.
She does. She's already built herself up as far as I'm concerned.
But they're not in WB standards.
No.
She's NXT ready.
That's BS.
Look at the kind of energy they give Roxanne Perez. They have her go to the big event. They have her at the Elimination Chambers. And who finished second in the Rumble this year for the women? Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
Still on NXT. Just saying.
Oh, and funny thing. Finally, after weeks, MJF is part of Hurt Syndicate now.
But is he though? There's
Bobby gave him a thumbs up.
I feel like there's more. The contract signing has yet to come. We can still do some things with
business. It's business.
The wild thing is, I was like, I know Alex. Wait a minute. We could. I feel like we could bring in more members to the Hurt Syndicate.
I heard Cedric Alexander might be on his way.
That's what I was thinking. Like, why isn't he here?
Because if he comes there, he needs to be reunited with them without doubt.
Like, did he get released by WWE or am I tripping?
I think he did.
Okay. Then we can do it then. Like, that would make all the sense in the world.
Because that makes the group even better.
Yeah. They're so over. Like, that pop.
Yeah, they're supposed to be heels, but but they're not. They're cheered.
And that's the crazy thing. That's what I think makes a good heel. That's the problem with some. Well, I mean, I think it's a problem, but a good problem to have. Look at heels like Becky Lynch. People love her. They don't want to boo Becky. John Cena. Are we booing John Cena? No. They're cheering John Cena. They said thank you, Cena, when he beat Cody, and I was with them. I was thank you, Cena.
You know what's funny is that we haven't seen him since he's lost.
Good. The ultimate Cody hater over here, guys. Hi, I'll take that title. Good. Take a break, Cody. Just write a new story. Just go in another company. Just go write a new story. Do you think, Cody? But I'm unfortunately sure we're gonna see Cody again at some point. Whether it's I don't quite think it's gonna be Money in the Bank. I mean, he wanted to take some time off anyway. I mean, I was kind of the reports were saying that he wanted some time off, but he also, I kind of respect him dropping the title while taking his time off. Unlike Roman, who was like, "I'm gonna have this title and work like 2 days a week, if that."
Less than that.
Yeah, it was. And this dude was making a dumb amount of I need that Roman kind of lifestyle where you work hardly any days and you make a dumb ton of money.
Yeah.
To his credit, Seth Rollins was working damn near every day. House shows, every show, he there.
Yeah.
And not making Roman money, but he's a champ also. I mean, he definitely brought some prestige to that title when he had it. Like that, you can't take that away from Seth. That's why I'm a Seth believer. And
that's true, 100%.
But yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely getting more and more excited for All In Texas. Like that's gonna be insane. I've never been to an All In event, and I said if it ever came to the States, I would go, and I'm making it happen. We're gonna fucking do it.
So they're going back to the UK for Forbidden Door.
Yeah, and that's why they got my.
Because they've had All In at Wembley last 2 years, so they switched it up a bit. I mean, Forbidden Door is a very good pay-per-view. It's never disappointing. So to have that in the UK, and actually I think if memory serves correct, in Scotland.
They have had it in Scotland, I believe.
So that's going to be pretty cool that they're going to be in Scotland for Forbidden Door.
I hope that with the new arena in DC, was it 2026, 2027?
No, 30.
Damn, but okay. Okay. We'll yeah.
Oh, yeah. Trust and believe. There will probably be a big, they'll do.
Give us Mania, please.
They'll do some big pay-per-view for both companies there.
Yeah.
Because the stadium's going to be huge.
Yeah. You can't do it in the other stadium and you can't. I'm sorry. There's no way. And even the Eagle Stadium was still kind of surprising because it's not that much. Like it's the Eagle Stadium. I should Google search that. Like how much did it hold in that stadium? And it was a pretty weird area too. Again, the sport. There's I don't know. And the Eagles were doing relatively good in football that year, and then look what they did. They said, "F y'all, I'm gonna win a Super Bowl," and that's what they did. What's up, Magma Field? How's it going, guys? Yeah, Janet is crushing it as a heel, but people don't really take him seriously as a heel, though. Like, it's his retirement tour. And I will live on this hill that says you should have had him turn heel at Mania. And this is the biggest Travis Scott fan on the planet right here talking to you guys, saying, as excited as I was to hear Fiend for the 5th billionth time, going into Mania. Now I'm obsessed with Fiend. I probably sing into my sleep at this point, but like that made no sense to me. You had no Rock. You had Travis Scott. He was just there for some reason. He brought them to the table. But we again, the heel turn should happen there. If we did literally what they did at Backlash, not Backlash, if they the Chamber there, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man, we would have had the world set on fire at that point. The Rock would have had to work one day. Yeah. He'd had to come out there.
It would have made sense.
I know there was like conflicting stories between Triple H wanted to do this, TKO and The Rock wanted to do this kind of situation, but yeah, it just I feel like I should have just gone to the Mania after Raw instead of going to Mania Night 2. Mania Night 1 was fire. I think that was the better card of the two nights, in my opinion. Like and then Mania after all was phenomenal.
Yeah.
They cooked that day.
They did.
That was probably one of the. I've gone to probably 2 or 3 Roster Manias, but that was upper tier.
Yep.
I would probably say the one in Orlando when Roman beat The Undertaker. That was because they were just literally cussing at Roman for 30 minutes, like 15, 20 minutes that he was in the ring. He said one thing. It's my yard now. Just drop the mic. Fuck you, Roman.
Yep.
Shut the fuck. Like, that was not for the children. Don't bring your kids to that. Don't ever bring them to like the Rocker Mania. They hated Roman. We got 2 women's qualifying matches tonight. Kyrie versus Rhea. Zoe versus Becky. And Natalia versus Roxanne. Okay, let me just predict this one real quick. Rhea's gonna win. I forgot Zoe was even in the company still, so Becky's gonna win that match. And does anyone think Natty will ever win a match again in a career that's meaningful? No, Roxanne's winning. So
yeah.
See how I took me like 10 seconds.
Yep, to cover 3 matches.
Yeah, that's.
Don't predictions anyway.
Bruh, I'm a Natty match. Okay, cool. We got more Fireball. We're gonna again. Wait a minute. Let me. What's another? Okay, I will shave my eyebrows if Natty wins this match. I'm that bold. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Natty winning. And y'all say, well, you talk too much shit about Natty. And I've met Natty. I talk shit in the line to meet Natty. I was more excited about meeting, well, I thought at the time Sasha Banks, but she got concussed the day before. So I was more excited about meeting Paige that day.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you also got Natty out here. Can I be a real woman wrestler to meet? It's fine though. We like Natty. She was like a professional. She was like really chill, by the way, but still, it's Natty. How excited can you be? I mean, I'd rather meet Natty's sister than Natty. No offense to the Hearts, but the sister's fine.
You got anything else?
I do not, but yes, overall, it was a fun conversation. I had fun with it, and again, thank you to Mr. John. I know he has a busy schedule and everything, so I always appreciate him taking his time out to come hang out with us on the Monster Club and the stream. And we didn't have Big Bird here, so we were good.
Always a pleasure to help.
Let's not say her name too many times, because you know how she is.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, you say we got one more, and I think she might heard my name. Oh, wait a minute, never mind. It's 2 matches. It's a 3-way match. Okay, my bad. I read that wrong. So it's Kyrie, Rhea, and Zoe, and okay, Becky, Natty, and Roxanne. Okay, Natty's still gonna lose.
Yeah.
So I still feel good about that one. I'm gonna go Roxanne and I'm gonna go Rhea because I easily see Zoe being a non-factor because Zoe. So who's and I love Kyrie, but when was the last time Kyrie won a match? I don't remember. I love her elbow is insane. The height this chick gets is just crazy.
Why it's called an insane elbow?
Yes, it is. You gotta see it in real life, everyone. Like it is breathtaking. But I see Laura. Laura taking out Becky, causing her the match, and Roxanne getting the cheap win.
Yep.
Or even Julia could actually come out and take out Nat. Like Roxanne's winning. She's going to the ladder match. Yeah, she's been gone for a minute, so that's why she's not gonna win anything. I've been great. But yeah, guys, that's gonna kind of do it for this live stream. Thank you guys again for hanging out and rock with us and everything. This is the first monetized live stream, so again, thank you guys for getting me there. I do appreciate it. Again, it's been a blessing. It still does not feel real to me, but again, we're just getting started. We're not close to being finished. We were just now we're getting warmed up. And yes, that's gonna kind of do it for this stream. But thank you guys and everything, and I hope you guys have a great and safe, blessed week, day, year, and all that fun stuff. But until then, I'll catch you guys all later. Peace. I love you. Bye. Catch you later.